Ah, bottled water. It is considered sacred for every country to have one of this. A refreshing, thirst-quenching liquid that comes with portable package that we all need is just open the tiny little top cap. However, have we ever thought how the bottled water comes in the first place? The concept of storing water in containers is not a recent development. During the Roman Empire, water was stored in various types of containers for transport throughout the empire. While earthenware jars made of clay were commonly used, more luxurious options included expensive manufactured glass that was commercialized for elite buyers. Other materials, such as gourds and animal skins, were also used around the world. After the mid-20th century, the Industrial Revolution took a significant turn with the mass production of plastic, which became the primary material for bottled water. Moving on, is tap water better than bottled water? Most tap water comes from natural sources such as reservoirs, rivers, lakes, or large wells. Before it reaches your home, tap water is treated at a water treatment facility, where chemicals such as chlorine are added to kill any microbes, making the water safer to drink. In many countries, including the US, the Environmental Protection Agency sets limits on heavy metals allowed in tap water, such as mercury. Despite these precautions, contamination can still occur. Chemicals such as lead may enter tap water through old plumbing and pipes. There are many types of water used for water bottles. Most of them are sourced from underground, including artesian water, groundwater, spring water, and well water. Water treatment from these sources involves many processes. These are pre-treatment and post-treatment. In pre-treatment, the water is screened to remove large debris. Chemicals such as aluminum sulfate or ferric chloride cause the suspended particles to clump into flocks, sinking to the bottom as sediments. As water settles, the clear water is drawn from the surface and filtered to remove impurities. Lastly, the addition of chlorine gas is used to kill off any remaining microorganisms. Post-treatment, the water is further processed before it is bottled, such as distillation, ozonation, use of UV light radiation, carbon filtration, and reverse osmosis. Today, let's look at the effects of bottled water use in Brunei Darussalam, focusing on its economic, environmental, and health impacts. Economically, most bottled water in Brunei is supplied by the Water Department, except for Sehat. Over the past 5 years, production water use increased from 9,000 to 25,000 cubic meters, showing rising demand. Producing one bottle costs about 3 to 5 cents, while commercial users pay around 66 cents per cubic meter. Though bottled water seems cheap, the total production and resource costs are quite high. Environmentally, plastic waste is a major issue. Many bottles end up in rivers, coasts, and landfills, contributing to pollution. Microplastics found in Brunei's rivers and seas can enter the food chain, harming both wildlife and humans. Excessive water extraction for bottling also strains groundwater sources, while untreated waste and changing rainfall patterns further reduce water quality. Health-wise, bottled water can contain microplastics and chemicals like BPA and pH phthalates, which may disrupt hormones and increase the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. However, different bottled waters have various mineral benefits, such as calcium for bones and magnesium for digestion, though too much fluoride or sodium can be harmful. Most bottled water in Brunei has a pH between 6.5 and 8.0, which meets WHO standards. Now, let's talk about the economic cost. High demand leads to high revenue for the industry, but also to mountains of waste. This creates a difficult cycle. The industry's economic power can make it hard for governments to create effective regulations. After all, water is a basic human need, and when recycling systems are ineffective, the public ends up paying the price. Most plastic waste is either exported or landfilled, leading to continuously growing government costs for waste management. This isn't just a financial burden, it's an environmental one that contributes to land and air pollution. Without proper waste segregation, plastic in landfills creates long-term health hazards, leaches toxins, and contributes to air and land pollution that affects us all. Perhaps the biggest challenge is what we call societal lock-in. Bottled water is traditional, convenient, and feels low cost. Because of this, many of us are hesitant to invest in sustainable alternatives like water filters or reusable bottles, seeing them as less feasible or portable. We know that proven policies can work. Initiatives like the No Plastic Bag Weekend show that government action can successfully shift public behavior away from single-use plastics. While bottled water presents a bigger challenge, it proves that change is possible. And we can think bigger. Systemic alternatives, like investing in waste-to-energy technology, can turn a waste problem into a resource. This could reduce our dependency on landfills and bottled water simultaneously. Of course, such a major solution requires deep research and careful consideration of its feasibility and impacts. The path forward requires a collective effort, from smarter policies and industry responsibility to our own daily choices. The convenience of bottled water comes with a hidden cost to our economy, our health, and our planet. But by rethinking this tradition, we can write a new, cleaner chapter. The power to change the flow is in our hands.